Um, is this the right thing? Should I turn this the other way or what? Child, you know I don't know. I'm live. I'm live. Maybe somebody will come in the room, maybe not. But I am going to do a live haul. We just went to vacation in Daytona. It was short, just 2 nights, just enough to say we went somewhere because I waited, didn't book enough days, that kind of thing. But we did what we went to do. Went to Daytona, and I wanted to do a haul because when I go to Daytona, my hair looks crazy. When I go to Daytona, I do go to the Amazon Benz store. They have like two within blocks of each other. So I go to the Amazon Benz store. I actually walked in both of them, only bought from one of them. And I went on $6 day. But of course, I didn't pay $6 for the stuff that was in there. No way did I pay $6. I'm wondering, should I turn this straight up? But I didn't pay $6 for everything in here. I think all the books I paid a total of $12 for. I end up spending $108 total on everything I bought. And I'm going to kind of do it from memory as to what I paid $6 for. Hopefully you can see me. You can see me. Okay. So this is for a friend. This is not for me. And it might spill stuff everywhere. But this is from Target. It is a hearth and hand. This thing is huge. It is a wreath. I want to say it's like 21-inch wreath. Preserved 21 inches in diameter. And it's a dried flower wreath. And it was only $6. So my friend saw that in a background photo and said, get that for her. She also wanted, they had a lot of Target stuff. So it's not only Amazon Benz, it's a lot of Target. Let me pull y'all over just a bit. Okay, that's a little bit better. It's a lot of Target stuff. So, and when I saw the clearance prices on some stuff, and when I saw the clearance prices, and then I should have put a title on this video. Hello there. Hello from Brazil. How are you? And Julian, Lucas. I'm trying to read everything. How are you this evening? What I'm doing is an Amazon Benz store haul, but it also had Target merchandise if you're just getting in. I got 17 people. Oh my gosh. How are all of y'all? Happy Friday. It's late. Friday night, just got paid, looking for somewhere to go spend your money. I have 33 people. Hello, everybody. It's Friday night, and the time is right to have a live, I guess. And can y'all see me okay? Is this angle working for y'all, or do I need to go straight up and down? Let me know in the comments. But hello, everybody. Hello, little Chloe. See, I can't see. These glasses here for a reason, but they still don't work all the time. So we have a silly little cat lover. How are you? I am shocked. So I had 33. I'm dropping to 15. Well, hello, everybody. Thank you for stopping in. So I got these boots. This set of boots for $6 from that Benz haul. And these, I'm sure, are Target brand. And they were for my friend. She saw them. She wanted them. So I got those for her. And then I also got these boots for $6. Even when Target put them on clearance, they were $25. But that was $6 day at the Benz store. So these were $6. And they're for her. So my son picked out this. He wanted this stuffed animal, red panda, for some reason. So he wanted it. 18 years old, and he picked it out. So I bought it for him. And that was for him for $6. And it has a clearance sticker of $8.99. So not that big of a savings, but hey, he wanted it. And then now I'm back down to 4 people. But thank you for sticking around, 4 people. We also have this. So I got 2 flower pots. I am the Lazy HOA gardener, this gardening season. And these 10-inch gray square pots, I told them I'll pay $6 for 2. And she said, okay. So I got these for $3 a piece. And then if you stay till the end of the video, because I am going to put this on replay. If you stay till the end, I'm going to open the $10 mystery box. Hello, Bo Shabo. How are you? Thank you for joining me. And I don't know what that says, Lucas. But yes. We are here doing a haul live, so I don't have to upload it later. So we have this mystery box that was $10, and we're going to see what was in it for real and if it was worth $10. However, back to the haul. I did go ahead and pay for this 27-foot of wallpaper peel and stick. I like the pattern. It's an inspiration for me. And I have a project that I've been putting off for like 2 years, and this might fit well in the project. But no real price on it. It's called Herringbone Stripe, and it was $6 for the roll. They only had 1 roll though. And then this was a high ticket item. So I don't know what store this came from, probably Target. It is Simple Human in the box, and it is a compost caddy. So that's what's inside the box. Plastic, the plastic is still on it, never used. This may end up in my eBay store, okay? So I did go ahead and pick this up, because this retails for about $45, and I got it for $6, okay? So I did grab that, and it can be sold in my eBay store. So here is the well, it's a big bag of items. So all 4 of these. So these are gardening tools. And they're all metal, so I like that. Less chance of them falling apart on me mid-season. But these were, I paid $6 for all 4. I was in there negotiating, because there's no way. This is probably Target dollar spot for $3. So I got $6 for all 4, which is basically half price. And then all these books, I want to say I paid $12 for. And I actually have 2 of a lot of them. So I did get the Gilmore Girls Journal. Make great gifts. Add to a basket. And they were from the dollar spot at $5 a piece. So I think I did, like I said, 12 for everything. I told her 12 for everything, and she said, okay. And then when it came to books and journals. So I think this one, and I should have 2 of them. I'm sure I'll pull another one out, because I'm sure I grabbed 2 of these. Trust the Journey. This is a journal. Very cute. And it's part of the Be Rooted brand. Spiral notebook. This was in that $12. Weekly Business. I think this is from the Tab Brown collection. And yep, Tabitha Brown. And it has, like, on one side, tear out pages. So I really like that with a weekly thing, and even meal planning and goals. And it's a tear out page. So I did like that. That'll make a nice gift. And then this vision board journal. Okay. So inside here, It has what's a vision board, what brings me joy. So it has writing prompts. And it's not dated. So I like to get stuff that's not dated. Relationships, romance, travel, all of that. And it's $13.99, but it was part of that $12. Then for my babies in my life, I got Peekaboo Love. So a little book with little stuff you can pull and change. So like you can move this and make it move and the head moves. Okay, so little stuff like that. And I don't know what this one does, but yeah. So little books for a kid. And this one is like a $9.99 book. It was part of my $12 bundle. Then I got this Weight Watchers. Weight Watcher, all-time favorite. And I'm, kind of looking into meal prepping. So that might be a good thing to use for inspiration. Then I got another Tab Brown, a very good coloring book. And so it has the coloring pages. This light is not great, but it's catching up with itself. So adult coloring book. Okay, and here's the second one like this. So all those books were $12. Okay. Then I have been wanting one of these, and some people love it, some people don't. It may end up getting decluttered, but for $6, I got the egg maker. That's for 7 eggs. So that's good. Just enough deviled eggs if I choose to make deviled eggs. And then, so I did pay the full $6 for that item. Now these are potting mats. Okay, very stylish potting mats. And I told her both of them for $6 on these. And she said, okay. So I got 2 for $6. Might do a giveaway. So subscribe, ring the bell, watch the community tab. Giveaways get expensive, but I might. Let's see. And then I found these. They were from the Target dollar spot. They stack. They are very small, but good herb planters if you want to stack some herbs in a spot just for your little kitchen area. And now they're not that sturdy because I dropped one in the store and had to go replace it. But I told her both of these for $3 because they were in the Target dollar spot for $5. So I got 2 for $3. And then on these, so these are pots. My intention is to paint them because this is not my color, but I may paint them, and they do have the hole in the bottom. So I got 2 of these for $6. Total 2 for $6. So those were $3 a piece, which is still, for something that small. And then I did get me another frother because I had 2 of them and can't find them. And now the one I was using is acting up. Plus this retails for like $15, and it was $6. Okay. So I did get me an extra frother because I will even travel with these, okay? Depending on where I'm going. But that is it for, that's everything. And that was $108 for that haul. Now, I'm going to bring you down so we can go ahead and get our first impressions. Let me see. I'm going to bring it down some. Okay. So we can go ahead and get our first impressions of the $10 mystery box. Let's see what's in here for $10. And again, this place is located in Daytona. It's on Nova Road in the plaza with the bingo hall. And it's called Crazy Hot Deals or something like that. So I saw some It's some furniture, it's vacuums, but of course those are not $6. It was so many clothes and things like that. So you just never know what you're going to find. Never ever know what you're going to find. So, and I think I took a picture of the front, which I will use for the, it's hard to get in here, which I will use for the thumbnail. I'll put together a good thumbnail so I can get some watchers and viewers on this video. But I'm a natural. I knew I could go live. I just never do. And Silly Cat Lover, thank you for sticking around. And, okay, this is a fight. It better be something worth all of this. Okay, plastic is off. The box is nice in itself. I could reuse the box for gifting. It's a very nice box with a fox and some bears and some squirrels. If I could get this tape off without tearing it up. Okay, it's coming off easy. Okay. So it's like opening a gift. So if you ever want your $10 gift, go grab one of these grab boxes and say, whatever I get is whatever I get. Because they had them for like, oh, shoot, I messed it up. But I'll recover it in wallpaper, match decor. So save boxes like this. Because they can easily be recovered, redesigned, reused as long as they're intact. So I could use it to ship something. Okay, this is a lot. She really wrapped these things up like you don't want nobody to get in this for real. Okay, I'm still fighting. Okay, here is the reveal. I'm going to let y'all look first. Ah! Okay, so item number 1. Hand sanitizer, keychain. Okay. Got it. Some socks. Universal thread, thick, cozy socks. Looks like 3 pair. 3 pair of socks from Universal Threads. I wish I could see the retail on them. But we know that's Target. We got a Heyday earbud case. Child. We got some plug-in earbuds that were $249. We got some, and I just had to buy one of these. God darn it. A fast charging cable that I just had to buy one of. And I spent $8 for it, mind you. We have Not That Vanilla Travel Spray. So this is chemistry perfume. This might have been worth $10. And then we have a lippy pencil from ColourPop lippy pencil. Then we have a Color Tattoo 24-hour eye stick. That's the color, I guess. 24-hour eye stick. And then we have Be Happy Scented Lotion hand cream, which I probably need. My hands look a little ashy right now. We have a little bunny that can go in an Easter basket in green. Why I got on green sparkly, I don't know. But is this like a Christmas bunny? Roots and barley. Oh, this is a bunny dog toy. A dog toy. Chabu. We have the wand refills for the scrubbers. I don't have the wand, but we got the refills. And then we have Studio McGee fragrance refill for sunflower and ivy. So what is this? Refill your pure fragrance of this diffuser oil. Diffuser oil. I guess you can put this in any diffuser. And then we have Tone Premium Lip Balm. Original, whatever that means. This a lot. I say it was worth $10. Then we have Aloha Hawaiian Party Sunscreen. Travel size sunscreen. Great for summer travel. And another Tone Premium Lip Balm in Vanilla Mint. Then we have a Papatui bar soap, a travel size bar soap. Papatui. Then we have, now I love this. This is cool. This is Colors and Scents Stackable Highlighter. This is cool. I should have bought 2 of these boxes. This is, I like this box. So y'all go pick up one of these $10 grab boxes. She put these together pretty nicely. A surprise in every box. I like it. I feel like I was not ripped off, for real. This was a good deal. And then you get some Bloom. So this is Bloom's Green Superfruit Food and Orange Passion Fruit for bloating. And you get 5 sticks. 5 sticks. I've never tried Bloom. I guess I will try it. And it doesn't expire till March of 27. That was in on. She did a good job. Shout out to Crazy Hot Deals. She said, I said I'm gonna do it live. I'm gonna do it on camera. And she was like, okay. So yeah, that was cool. So we got all of that. And I spent $108 and some change. Okay. So, you know, you got to, those of us who are used to our retail therapy, that's how you get your fix. Just go get your, if you have a no spin, no shop, just go say, and I don't need nothing, but let me see what I get sort of thing. Treat yourself to a $10 grab box once a month if you live in that area. Okay? And as always, I'm glad what? Hey, Lady Dagger Status. Hi. How you doing today? Oh, you do. Oh, so it was. Oops. I am so sorry. Oh my goodness. I recorded it in the wrong aspect. My bad. That's why I had 30-something people and everybody got off. Oh, okay. Oops. I've been filming for 29 minutes sideways, 23 minutes sideways. I hope it's a way to turn it around in the replay. I don't go live often. I probably got 3 live videos out there. I was asking in the beginning and nobody said nothing. Oh my goodness. That's probably why they came in, laughed, and left. I had like 30-something people in here, and I was like, where all these people come from? But I'm here. I hope you caught most of it in the grab boxes and all of that. But as always, prep and pray. Plant a seed. It's all ready. Time to start gardening. And I've been starting. And I'm going to finish because I'm staying strong this year. Okay? Well, I'm glad I made you feel better. I'm glad you're feeling better now. I just got off and I said, I've been meaning to get this video filmed. It's been here for 2 days. And I say this is the easiest way to get it out there. Easiest way. I hope I'm able to fix it, or do I need to just start over? Oh my goodness. Well, I do thank you for joining me, and silly little cat lover. Why didn't you tell me? You've been here since the beginning, silly little cat lover. You should have said, turn this phone around. Well, what's done is done, is done, is done. Maybe people will enjoy it on the replay too, looking sideways. So now I know, phone straight up and down. And cameraman could have logged on and told me too. Thank you. This came from a Harbor Freight clearance last year. 75% off. Thank you. Wish I had an extra one. I would send you one. But I only bought one. I know the blind box was good. That was a good box. I'm going to have to go back. I'll probably go back within the next 60 days. And hopefully they'll have them again. And maybe I'll get two and ship one out to somebody. And do a giveaway of one. And I won't even open it before I ship it, which is kind of scary, but I would possibly ship it to somebody. Like, I'm excited to try the bloom. I don't know if it's safe. But I hope that, I hope I like it. I hope it works out for me. The Hobby Lobby sale well, spring is coming up. The spring stuff is out. The spring stuff will come up within the next, I'll say about 60 days. I saw something that I wanted out of Hobby Lobby that I was almost willing to pay for, the quote full price for when they first come out is 40% off. And it was like a hot air balloon to hang in the tree. And I was like, those are so pretty, but I know it won't make it outside. So I just say, if I still want it and it's still there when it's like 75% off, I'll probably get it then. You telling me to turn it now, silly cat love? It's too late. I said, I even asked. So, like I said, I just got off of work. Got to hit it again tomorrow. I'm so glad y'all were able to join me in the live. And I'm glad you enjoyed this haul. I do have a small thrift haul. The thrift stores are 50% off on Good Friday. So if you have a thrift store you like, they are doing Good Friday and Easter Monday, 50% off and stuff like that. So I did go to one while I was in Daytona. And I bought a little bit of stuff. I could actually throw it on the end of this video because it was so little. It was a little bit of stuff. So my son picked out this. He can't tell me why, but he picked this out at the thrift store. And it was half off, so it was $2. And actually he need to come pick this stuff up. I don't know what he was, this was the same day. He got this book for 50 cents. And they be having the biggest attitudes like they don't want to be there, but then they picking out stuff. They picking out stuff. But I have one other thing that's going in my eBay store because they sell for pretty high, and I want to say I paid $7 for it. Or I might keep it because this might be a good hot economy when we around here with the lights off and have to use our power stations to cook. Okay, so this is one of the old school Faberware with the instructions, barely used with the cord, electric pans. These sell for like $40 on eBay. So I don't know if I'm keeping it or not, but it may end up in the eBay store. But I just had to get it because it was only $16.99, so like $8.50 because it was half off, and it looks barely used. Okay, this thing cool. Or if you cooking at the office for a potluck, which I don't have those kind of problems, but this will keep actually cooking for the people and keep the food hot. That's good. So I did grab that from the thrift store. And that was it. That's all that was a lot of stuff. That was a lot of stuff. That rental car was full. And I'm glad I had a car instead of my truck because I probably would have bought more. I was eyeing down one of them fold-away treadmills for $75 in the Benz store. Brand new in the box. And they retail for like $350 and it was $75 in the Benz store. So I really enjoy going to that place. Not that I need a thing. Not that I need to be spending money, but I be in there. Yeah, that pan is really, really cheap. So you're doing retail arbitrage and you need to thrift too. Yes, go on 50% off day. Don't miss that 50% off day that's coming up Good Friday. So you got time to prepare. You got time to do some recon, go through them thrift stores, figure out which ones you want to hit first because they be crowded on them 50% off days. Crowded. You definitely got to go. I don't think Goodwill did it. It's more like City Thrift if you have one of those. They definitely did the 50% off. Yes, it was big furniture in there. It was a brand new in the box that sell for $145. A fold down wall laptop desk. So you mount it on the wall. It looks like a little cabinet, but it folds down into a desk and they sell it on HSN and for $142 and it was $40 brand new in the box right there in the thrift store. And I was like, wow, okay, but I left it because I was going to put it in cameraman room. He said, nope, he want to keep his desk he has. So I was like, okay, I ain't going to beg you. So I left that right there and I'm still regretting it to this day. Because I could have came home and sold it on Marketplace and doubled my money or something. Easy. So, yeah. And I may make the Good Friday, but I probably got to work that day. So I do have to work that day. So I don't know. I'll see. But yeah, we got to catch them when it's good and stay abreast of the sales because we in some different times and we never know what we'll find in the thrift store that might be added to the preps, that might be needed for the garden. You just never know. But Goodwill doesn't do it, but look for a City Thrift or the Ambets. They may do it, but I was at like a City Thrift. And they are all over as far as I know. We have one, it's like, we have one in Orange Park. I've never been because that's like far away from me. And we used to have others. They'll pop up here and they won't last long. So that's why Daytona is pretty much my area because it's like an hour and a half drive for me the way I drive. So it's an hour and a half drive about 90 miles away. And, you know, I could go there like once a quarter and it's nothing. But I don't need to go there because I don't need to bring all this stuff. But as far as I know, we still have one or two Benz stores here in Jacksonville. One is in Orange Park. Any more questions? It isn't too good. Maybe they don't have their connections together yet of how they're getting their bins. If you go on day one and look around to see. Okay, so you have one that's 20 minutes out. Okay, yeah, see. But I would say go on day one and look around even if you don't buy anything just to see what they really truly get in. Because the second one I went to, why were they trying to sell expired protein shakes for $12? I'm not paying $12 for no expired food. If it $15, some of it. And I'm like, no, it expired in January, February, and y'all try to sell it for $12. it's going to be sitting there until y'all got to throw it in the trash, because I don't think too many people doing that. See, in day one, if you see stuff like this $5 stuff and they want 10, that's when you negotiate. All they can do is tell you no. I wouldn't pay $5 stuff and you want 10. Now I'm going to get rid of this stuff today. Give me 4 for 10. And we got a deal. So yeah, I would be asking for some negotiations. And if they think about it, then I probably wouldn't come back. They can say politely no, and that's it. And we can move on, and I can leave it there. But the object is to get rid of the stuff, and don't be scared to ask them for a deal. Because that was $6 a day. And I was like, no, I'm not paying you $6 for one tablet notebook. Nobody is. By $1 a day, it'll be tore up in the bin, all the pieces. So go on and get rid of it today and give me all this for $12. And she said, well, the owner ain't here. I said, well, we'll see what you say. And if not, I'll put it back. I ain't got no problem putting it back. Okay? So, yep, don't be scared to ask, because they need to get rid of that stuff for the next truck and the next truck. So, yeah, it's kind of wild that all of this stuff is here. But then they want to keep raising prices on stuff when all this stuff is here. You can't blame this stuff on tariffs. We are the biggest oil producers. Why is gas going up? So the jig is up. The jig is up, and you got to commit in your mind, I'm not paying full price for nothing. Nothing. And once you commit to that, you won't. I don't pay groceries. Every now and then, I'm paying full price for eggs. Every now and then. I ain't even trying to pay full price for groceries, because this is life. This is where we at right now. And y'all can believe all the lies y'all want to. It's all fake. Fake news. Hello. Miss Perry, how are you? You were here in the beginning. Looked like you left. I had to turn the screen right for you to come back and stay. Oh my goodness. What, Microsoft Windows for $5? Oh wow, that is amazing. Because I just had to pay to renew mine, and I want to say it was 100 and something. So that is amazing. Yeah, you got to dig and look for the golden finds, but we didn't have that kind of time. I already spent like an hour and a half in that store, and cameraman was mad. He was mad. But I think this particular store, they'll do a lot of picking out, and like vacuum cleaners, they still wanted $80. Air fryers, I did see a rice cooker and kind of was mad I didn't go back to look at that. But that was in the $6 section. So they will pull out the high ticket items. They be having furniture. They had a whole sofa, and they didn't have a price on it yet, but I'm sure it wasn't $6. Because if it was, I'd have got it home some kind of way. Tied it to the top of that little Mercedes and went on about my business. Yeah, the good store. Yep, you got to find the best ones and kind of stick to them until they go down. He spent his hour in the store, and then he spent his hour at the aquarium right after. So he got to have his fun. Then we went back and spent maybe another 30 minutes in the City Thrift and another 10 minutes in the other bin store. And he was mad at that point because he was ready to go sit down and eat somewhere. But he got to learn to roll with the punches. Okay, bye-bye. Nice talking to you, Miss Mary. Yes. Oh, you were able to get 15 of them. Good. Because the last time I bought 8. I left a few on the shelf, but I bought 8 of them. And next time I'll probably get 5 or 6 more. I'm gonna keep those in the fridge. Every time I see them, I'm gonna grab a couple of the soursop. Still good. Still good. But start checking the dates. We getting a little later now. They are prone to put. Make sure you check the dates on those cans as they start continue to put them out, because they could be expired at some point after the summer. So we got to keep a lookout on that date, because I've seen expired stuff in the Dollar Tree too. Cameraman must have went to bed. He fell asleep because he mighty quiet. They did go away for like, they were missing for like 3 months, and then they came back. Sure. And they may go missing 3 months again, because you see where they come from. Now that's something I could say. They come from Taiwan or somewhere. So they may go missing again for some months. I did, like I say, I grabbed 8, so you should be pretty stocked up with 15. You don't have coffee or creamer, not even the little bags that they want $3 for? That's odd. I found my last coffee I bought in the Publix on the clearance section and kicking myself because I should have bought more. And it was a big jar of instant crystals for $4.24. And I don't know why I was not thinking, because I should have grabbed at least 3 of them, because that might be an issue. Now, we can say coffee might become an issue, but I think I have a decent enough stockpile to hold me over if it does become an issue. Yes, you definitely, Miss Perry, you got to grab them soursops when you see them. Buy at least 5 or 6 when you see them, because they are not guaranteed to be on those shelves on a regular basis at all. And I think maybe the next time they leave, they might be gone for quite a while. And I hadn't even been in Dollar Tree in 2 weeks, at least 2 weeks. And the last time I went is when I found those soursops. So if you find them, get them. They are delicious. And they give me a little boost of energy. Oh my goodness, no coffee? Wow. I didn't realize we was having some issues finding coffee in the Dollar Tree. I gotta look for it the next time. But the last time I went, I swear I saw the little bags, like the little designer bags that they have that be about this small. Those might have been the only ones I saw. And then they had some of the pods for $5. Hey, we gotta break that list when we see soursop. I break the budget when I see the soursop juice. When I saw that, it was grab the buggy time. Let's put them on in the buggy. When I saw the soursop. 8 cans is not $8. No, they're $1.25 a can. So that's more like 10. Yeah. And then don't y'all have some tax on cans up there or something? Some kind of crazy tax. $13 for an 8-ounce jar. Now I'm really kicking myself for not grabbing all them jars that I saw on Publix on clearance. Good letting me know, because if I see any on clearance again, I will be racking up. Because it was some big, big jars. Now, in fact, let me show you real quick. It's right around this corner. So I found these. These big jars are 8 ounce. and they were $4.39, and I only grabbed one. I was like, and then I thought about it, and then I don't even think I stopped the last time I went that way, because it's all the way out at the beach when I go play bingo. So now I'm kicking myself because the expiration date, May of 27, I should have cleared the shelf. I didn't know about the coffee issues. At one time there was a couple of years ago, but every time I go to the grocery store, I check that little clearance section in that Publix just to see what they have. And then I did see it at Winn-Dixie, the K-Cups, but they were $6 and something, half off on a bunch of different kinds of K-Cups. I left those there because I no longer have a Keurig, but they were $6 and something for a 12-pack of K-Cups. So I always check the clearance at the grocery stores, and you just never know what you're going to find. So start looking there. What is going? And you're in Jersey, right, Lady Dagger status? Cause I ain't paying attention. Cause we don't run out of stuff like that. The herbs and the teas look like that needs to be on your list of things to grow. Hey, grow your own. I still grow my mint. I got my oranges. Hey, I'll make up some tea if I have to and dry it out myself. And check the clearance online. Amazon actually has a sale going on right now. So you may want to check with them. They are having their summer Amazon Day or whatever, Prime Day. And definitely check them out. See if you can find some things to stock up on that sale. I actually have a gift card I need to use, and I already am looking at a trellis and a something else I wanted to buy. Oh, air conditioner filters. Air conditioner filters. It's time to have those for the summertime. We need to change them often. Yeah, I've been out there cleaning up my yard. I already got a truckload of compost last week. Had $40 for $40. They filled up the back of the pickup truck with compost. We got it off of there. I've been putting it around the yard, refreshing the beds with it. I've been out there. I started my starts, which I'm looking at on this wall. Only the thing that came through the most was the various tomatoes. I'm struggling with these pepper plants. I got a few marigolds and a few herbs, but I started some of my stuff, and then I guess I'll be buying starts. I bought some stevia. I'm ready. I'm starting early. I already planted out the green stalk. I have been planting because it's going to be very important this year. Very important to get some groceries out your backyard. Yes, Kohl's is having a sale too. Everybody having a sale because ain't nobody buying this stuff at full price. These stores are stocked to the hilt with clothes. Ain't nobody got money for that. Clothes, shoes, all of this stuff. Yes, people have money. Y'all know I sell insurance. It's been slow. Normally people get their taxes and they go ahead and buy their insurance because, there's plenty of people riding around without car insurance. No, this phone is not ringing off the hook. People are not doing that with their money. I don't know if they're not getting it. I don't know what's going on, but it's different out here. Even the company I work for say it's different this year. So we got, I don't know what people are doing, but it's different. And these stores are stocked. So if you needed a new wardrobe, that's the time to buy 85% off, okay? Just if you needed it, but shoot, I'm like, I don't go nowhere, I don't need no clothes. I ain't buying no clothes. I did buy the 2 pieces from the other salvage store. That's where I'm still going looking for clothes. Even though I probably could have got it cheaper at the source Kohl's. But yeah, and these salvage stores are stocked to the hill. Top stock to the hill. And I'm like, what are they gonna do with all this stuff? The last one I went to here in Jacksonville, they had a truck waiting outside with most stuff. And I'm like, where's y'all gonna put it? It's overwhelming. And I'm like, what? Just stop production. The United States need to not take in another thing and work with what we got for about a good 3 years. Just so this stuff is not in a landfill. Because that's where it's going to end up. There's no way they're going to sell all that stuff. I think a lot of people are waking up on this clothes and shoes and this fast fashion. Keep all that Fashion Nova and Shein crap where it is. Oh my gosh, that's some of the awful stuff that's filling our landfill. And yes, people are buying more secondhand because it was quality. It was quality, and they are poisoning us with these clothes. These clothes have stuff on them, chemicals that are, and I really do believe that, because the smell on some of them when you get them is weird. So I'm like, what is this smell on these clothes? You say they're going to start doing fruit in gallon containers. Okay, yep. Preserving your own food, because you don't know what you're eating out here. You do not know what you are eating out here at all. At all. I'm like, the food tastes so different. Yes. And fruits are harder for us to grow. But we got to start figuring this thing out. Any fruits that grow well in your area or are easy to grow, you might want to go and get the tree and hope it catch on before it get too late. Oh my gosh, yes. I bought some fruits and I paid a good little bit of money at the Daytona flea market. I ain't cut my mango yet. I still got one of them cantaloupes from the salvage store, but it's in the fridge, so it's still fine. I'm probably going to be cutting up mine this week to eat. Yes. And the clothes. Yes, you're right. You got to wash them before you wear them. But it's still, what are they putting on them to make them have that chemically smell? And are we getting it all off with washing them? It's just, it's crazy. And again, when we ain't getting along, what are you sending over here to do to your enemies? So, and nobody's getting along with anybody. And we keep taking their clothes in and their foods. Control the food, control the people. So, we gotta stay woke and pay attention. Like, let me get my weight down so I can fit everything I already had. Everything that I already had, because it's plenty in there that I can put on. I'll be fine. But yeah, all this, I've never been big on ordering from Shein, Fashion Nova, all of that. I probably never even ordered from any of these people. I think I got Temu and TikTok Shop a couple of times. And those clothes smell weird to me. So I say, that's an easy thing for me to put down because I was not impressed. Yes, I have sat here and gained a lot of weight myself. I need to lose about a good 50 to 70 pounds. Yeah. Yes, and watch what I eat. And yes, y'all were snowed in like crazy. Y'all were snowed. I was like, oh my goodness. How long has it been since it's ever looked like that? They playing with the weather too. You want to mess with Greenland? We got something for you. They probably been making weather up there. So, yeah. Yep. We got to rethink things. Yep. And they wanted y'all inside because what's going on outside? Let's keep these people inside so we can do something on the outside. I really, it's a method to the madness, and they control some things that we don't even know they control, but God control it all. You know what I'm saying? So I just keep on praying about it because, yep, everybody getting sick. I'm seeing the pollen making people sick. I'm seeing they ain't telling us about these hospitals full again. I rode past my honey hole of an urgent care emergency room that I can walk in and be out. I'm on the table in 15 minutes. I'm out of there within an hour. I even had to go to the hospital one time. I was in a hospital bed in 2 hours. That place was so packed when I passed by there yesterday. I was like, what? I have never seen this many people at this emergency room. The parking lot was full. And I could not understand it. I was like, okay, everybody's sick again. Everybody's sick again. Everybody got a crazy winter. And how much of your trees did it kill? How much of your garden did it kill? So they could sell it to you all over again. So, yep. 3 feet this week. Oh my God. So it's still going on. We're cold now. We're in the 50s. I want to put all my stuff out, but I'm scared to because it might hit the 20s again. So at night, we're in 50s and 40s. In the daytime, we're in the 70s. And then it's probably going to jump from that to straight 9100. So where's our growing season? Because we really struggle growing stuff in the 9100 range. It is a struggle, if at all. Some people just give up at that point. So if we jump from 70 50s, 50s at night, 70s in the day, and then jump straight to 9100, 80 at night, no hope for a garden. By design, you don't want, but look, I got this set up, and I'm gonna put my lettuce on this setup because I can't grow lettuce outside enough anyway. So I'm gonna put lettuce on this setup so I can still eat a salad. I'm gonna find me some little small tomatoes, put that in my hydroponic, and hopefully I'll get some of the stuff from outside, but just in case. We had tornadoes in Jacksonville too. I had a whole fence knocked down. One ran through the back of one of my houses. Knocked down all the fencing. Knocked down some trees in the neighbors' yards. Yes, we had tornadoes while I was gone. Shoot, while I was in Daytona, I was out there driving to bingo. And it looked like a tornado, for real, was going on because stuff was flying in the streets. Pieces of the trees were falling out. I was like, this is not the average afternoon storm. And come to find out, it was tornadoes touching down in Jacksonville, which is an hour up the road. Okay, so I already saw it. Spring starts tomorrow. Where? Is the snow melted, Lady Dagger status? Oh, so y'all are moving. Are y'all moving south or y'all staying in Jersey? Because Jersey looked like, whoa, that was a rough winter. That was a rough winter. And I'm sure the bills are starting to roll in and people starting to struggle looking at their light bills from that running that heat to keep warm and their gas bills. Well, I'm glad the snow has melted. Start cleaning up so you can get a fresh start in that garden for sure. Oh, okay. You're still gonna be up there with the snow. Did you grow anything indoors, like start some seeds or anything this year? Mm. Keep looking and praying for it, because I'm telling you, the housing thing's finna change too. The housing thing is about to change. If I don't know if y'all watch a lot of YouTubers, but a lot of the people I watch, you could tell the change in the atmosphere. I'm talking about people contemplating leaving their house, um, can't afford their house. And I watch your agent Ashley, and she kind of keeps up with the foreclosure rates in certain states, in the top 5 states for foreclosures and filings and people behind on mortgages and rents, and it's getting ugly. It's getting given that 2006, 2007, 2008 kind of vibe. It really is. And they're going to go way down. They're going to go way down. It's short sale season. And I got this house in 2012 on a short sale. And I ain't even get up to go look for a house. I just was like, let me see what's out there. Called the realtor, went looking. I really was not intending on buying a house. And I looked at like 4 houses, all 4 of them were short sales. But at the time I worked at a bank, so I could not buy any of their short sales. It was not allowed. So then I picked this one. $112,000. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. So I just say be ready. If you got stable employment, be ready, save some money. And because you just never know. It's these people are going to be walking away from these homes. Yes, short sale. The house was what? 8 years old? Oh, wow. Rent. And see, that's the thing. With the rent, I would start watching to see how fast stuff is getting picked up. So, like if you see a listing, is it gone in 30 days? Or is it sitting for 2 and 3 and 4 months? When it's sitting for 2, 3, and 4 months, you can call them and say, negotiate. I got this. I pay my rent on time, never been late. I didn't tear up the last house I was in. I got this. Can you take it? All they can tell you is no, and you can say next. If it's been sitting for 60 days, can't nobody afford it in the area, or something wrong with it. One of the two. Hopefully it's nothing wrong with it, but look, negotiate. Negotiate. That's why I never went way up on my rents. It's kind of kicking me in the butt right now, because now I'm probably gonna have to spend another $6,000. Just spent $15,000 last year. Just spent $10,000 last year, and I'm about to spend another 5 or 6 on a fence. But that's why I didn't go up, because I didn't want all that revolving door. So if you stayed somewhere for 5, 6 years, let them know. Look, I've stayed here. My last place for 5 or 6 years. I left it nice. I paid on time. Okay, a short sale for 40,000. Wow, 5-bedroom, 4. How long ago was that? Was that in the 2012s? Because you can also catch the military people moving around, VA foreclosure. Because I literally had a friend who bought a house brand new, built brand new, and probably lived in that house for 6 months and probably did pay a mortgage payment for like 5, 6 years before they finished foreclosing. I was like, why don't you even just do the short sale? Do something. Houses like that just sit for years. For years. So, yep, it happens. And the short sales will be there. They will be there. So if you wait, I was here for 2006. I started in mortgages in the early 2000s when it was stupid crazy, just like it just left the stupid crazy mode of the 2020 and the 2022 and the 2023. I was in mortgages then. I saw it. It was real stupid what people were doing. Yep, 2010, 2011. When they came out with that option arm, I couldn't even understand it, and I wasn't selling it because I couldn't understand it. It was the stupidest move ever, and it didn't make any sense to me. Once I finally got it, I still wouldn't sell it because I was like, this is outrageous and stupid. Like, you start off at one payment and then you could go up triple. And I'm like, who does that? Why would you do that? So, just to qualify for something you wouldn't normally qualify for. I knew it was going downhill then. When they try to break their neck to get you into something, it ain't meant for you. Texas is very questionable. All their property taxes and homeowners insurance is outrageous. Very questionable. Georgia is good, but it's depending on where you're going in Georgia. Okay? I would go to small town Georgia if you can find a good employment. And definitely, if you find you a good piece of land where you can really garden on, even just an acre. If you got an acre with no restrictions, you can go buck wild. You can grow plenty of food, plenty of fruit trees, even a half acre. Down south, you can do so much if you are down south unrestricted on a half an acre. You would be surprised. I probably need to take y'all on a tour of my friend yard because she grows so much food. And she don't even have that. She don't have an acre. She got like a lot with a house on it. And she grows front, back, side, everywhere in that yard that she can grow. Mm-hmm. And no restrictions other than she can't. It get too junky. They'll be kind of complaining and calling the city. So she did have to get like a little bit of junk out the yard at one time. They came and talked to her, but other than that, she goes crazy. She grows everywhere in that yard that she can. So definitely find somewhere where you can grow your food, where you are not close to neighbors. South Carolina is a good spot, but then the weather is so iffy. They snow more than Georgia would. And now that the weather getting even crazier, I would come south first, as far south as I could. What are you growing, Mary, that you couldn't grow up north? Florida isn't that bad, but it's just the hurricanes and it's depending on where you are. Some places get hit way more than others. The last bad hurricane I had was probably before. I mean, bad to where my lights were out, because lights gonna go off everywhere sporadically, but probably before cameraman was born, and he's 18 now. So it has not been that bad in Jacksonville. Definitely just move inland off the coast and hey, just keep praying because nowhere safe after what happened in Tennessee after Helene. They can send them things anywhere they want to send them things. You understand? Nowhere is safe. You lived in New Orleans. Please don't tell me you was there for Katrina. Because that people still not right from that one. Hey, sifting some soil. How are you today? Oh, with Florida, the humidity, yes, it's hot here. It's hot. And those people who moved here, I think they slowly trickling out of here too. So good. I'm glad you did not have to experience Katrina because them people still don't want to talk about it. They are still traumatized by that. It was horrible. And I can remember watching it on TV. That was something to see. That was a sad situation. It's like one of them times in history where you remember where you were, what you were doing while it was going on, and you watched it from the TV. And it was very, very, very sad. And you just hope nothing like that happens where you live. But that was very, very sad. We are good, sifting some soil. We are good over here. I just shared a haul. I guess you could go back and check out the replay. I did a haul from the Amazon Benz store. We just been sitting here chatting about real estate, when it's going to be a good time, and the stuff that's going on in the world, and the clearance sales, and the thrift stores going 50% off, and all kinds of stuff. We have been just chit-chatting here. And the upcoming hurricane season, and prepping and planting, and the upcoming garden season, all of that. And I forgot, where are you from, sifting some soil? Oh, okay. Texas. Yeah, we were just talking about Texas and how the world is changing. Yes, y'all better get ready. I don't know what this next hurricane season looking like after seeing Helene and the damage and destruction that it did. And they already kind of stopped talking about them people. Okay. Do you see many reports on the rebuild or how it's going on up in Tennessee? Because I normally will go up there to Dolly World area, Dollywood. I'm sure they got that area. Whatever happened there is fixed because that's where their money is. That's the where people go to visit. But and I don't think that area got hit pretty bad. They hit just what they wanted to hit. But I hope the people are recovering there. But you don't see much on it. You have to look at YouTubers that go out there to do updates. Yeah, that spring break stuff. It was also in Daytona, but I saw none of it. I must have went the day after it was over because I got out there Sunday and I might saw one girl with butterfly eyelashes. That's all I saw. And the police were at my resort when I went to go to bingo, but I don't know what they were there for. It wasn't my business. I had to get to bingo. I was running late. So I ain't have time to investigate that, but I never saw that big of a crowd on the beach the whole time I was there. It was not an issue, so I must have caught the tail end of that. Cause no, just no. They said some people got shot in Daytona, but it must like there. I think it was Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and I got there Sunday. So I went at the right time because I was oblivious to all that was going on. And I hear about it after the fact. So only thing I noticed is that Wawa didn't have bread to make chicken sandwiches, and they probably was selling out of food, and they was a little low on this and didn't have that when I go buy something to eat. That's the only thing I really noticed there. But yeah, these kids wilding out, We are in the times of Sodom and Gomorrah, and it's time for a change. I am Jacksonville, Florida. Florida. So I rode down to Daytona for a staycation Sunday, and I didn't run into any of the foolishness. So, and the way the videos I'm looking at, I'm like, wow, this is what was going on. People doing the doing cars where everybody can see and film them, and on the beach half naked and fighting on the beach. And I was like, where all this was, because I was right there and I saw none of it. None of it. But I think where I was staying, I'm on the beach, but I am in like a place where you got to be 21 to check in. So they're not going to have all them kids there, because you got to be 21 to check in where I live, where I stay. The iguanas bad by who? The iguanas are further down south for us. They are like below Orlando. And we have lizards, regular little small lizards. They are wild. It's a plenty of those, but the full-size iguana that is actually a meal for a family of two, those are down beyond Orlando. They working their way up. But yeah, we don't have the big iguanas. Because they would kind of freak me out too. They were big. I've seen them down south. They've been down south for, that was probably 16 years ago. I saw those things down in Miami, and it freaked me out. I was like, oh my gosh, they was congregating around a dumpster, and they was just huge. And I'm like, oh my goodness, this where they at now? And then I saw them as far up as Palm Beach before, maybe about 10 years ago, and they're migrating slowly up. But I think it gets too cold up here for them to make it. So I don't think they'll make it up this far. No times, not in my lifetime. But yeah, they were crazy down south. They still are. And they say they were falling out the trees and freezing when it got 30 degrees. So, them iguanas, they can keep that. But shoot, it get too bad that they eat them. And we might have to join them one day, so we can't knock it till we try. That's the way things are going. And I do need to check on my ducks too, because the dozen of eggs was still there last I checked yesterday. She still sits on them to keep them warm. So hopefully my ducks will be hatching soon over here. A whole 12 of them. So I need to start buying some clearance bread and putting it in the freezer so we can kind of feed them here and there. So I'll probably start grabbing some cheap bread. I ain't buying the expensive stuff we eat, but I'll find something that we can kind of feed to them. Okay, good night, Mary. Thank you for joining us. Thank you so much for joining us. So yeah, this is we gotta keep our head on swivel and stay ready. Ain't no prep and pray. We need to already be ready at this point in time. Because some things is happening that need to happen. And like that whole fiasco, what these kids are doing is absolutely out of control, okay? People are not raising their kids. They are hatching their kids. And it's time for a whole change, a whole shift in the whole atmosphere, a shift in the world. And it's like, what happened to common decency? What happened to, there's a lot going on that needs to change. So I think those shifts are about to happen with everything that's going on. Yes, it's late. It's late. I'm hungry too, girl. I'm with you. So I think I'm going to go ahead and end the live. Oh, Tina Fox. Hey, how you doing? You come late. You are late. But I will post up the replay. I'm glad you made it in at the tail end, but we're about to end it because I've been on here for an hour and 19 minutes. I just got off of work an hour and 19 minutes ago. So I say, let me get through this haul. But I did open up the mystery box, which was pretty interesting. So it's going to be an interesting replay. And I hope I get a lot of views on it. And I'm glad I was able to chat with y'all tonight, though. It's been very, very fun. Yes, Tina Fox, it's been fun. I'm going to have to, hopefully, in the upcoming months, get a couple of these to ship out because it was good. It was very, very good. It was very good. I was absolutely shocked that I got all that for $10. Okay? I got to figure out somebody to get his dog toy too because I have no dog. But this is an Easter dog toy, I guess. It was one of the things in the box. So, and I had a small thrift haul. So hopefully you get to see that replay shortly. And as always, I love you all to life. Y'all have a good night. And thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye. And I got to figure out how to turn this off because as you know, I don't go live. Okay, that's not it. Okay.